Ladies and gentlemen, this is your TNA Impact feature contest. A non-title match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, he is professional wrestling's only Olympic gold medalist and the TNA heavyweight champion of the world. He is
Kurt Angle focused on tonight's match with Booker T, while wife Karen looks like she's fallen for AJ Styles. Check out what happened last week on Impact and the exclusive footage after we went off the air.
Well, after the kiss, you could just see Kurt Angle just went berserk. Knocks the preacher to the ground, and then he had an uppercut for JB.
Can you dig it, sucker?
and his opponent from Houston, Texas,
TNA management's Jim Cornette realized the serious nature of Booker T's infatuation with getting his hands on Robert Roode when he scheduled tonight's Impact main event. Cornette is trying to defuse the heated situation that all stemmed from Roode shattering the jaw of Booker's wife Sharmell and then having absolutely no remorse about the punch. After Roode cowardly escaped from Booker at Against All Odds, leaving in a getaway car, Booker has been obsessed with getting his revenge. Roode has avoided the confrontation at this point by not showing up at the Impact Zone both last week and tonight, but the two will meet one-on-one at Destination X when TNA debuts in Norfolk, Virginia.
Mike, I think this match is going to be good for Booker T. It's going to give him a little bit of normalcy. He can focus on something other than Robert Roode. Now, maybe he'll want to project Robert Roode onto Kurt Angle, and maybe that'll help him take out his frustrations there. But, you know, he's just had such tunnel vision on Robert Roode and what he's going to do with him that it cannot be completely healthy. And I think Jim Cornette realized that, Mike, and that's why he booked this match this evening.
Yes, at Destination X, it will be Booker T one-on-one against Robert Roode, but also, how about that six-man main event tag team match? Christian Cage, Samoa Joe, and Kevin Nash against the Angle Alliance. Tomko, AJ Styles, and the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle. We know what Samoa Joe's plan is. It's to eliminate the Angle Alliance completely before he gets a shot at Kurt and the TNA World's Heavyweight title. And boy, Christian Cage really put things into perspective with that interview that we just heard.
And now we know that our suspicions were correct. It was AJ Styles that caught him with the chair. But what I liked about that interview was how focused the Christian Cage was. I liked how he named him the Unlikely Alliance, that they aren't friends, they probably won't be friends after this, but they have the common goal, and that's to get rid of the Angle Alliance. And Samoa Joe's plan comes to fruition. As you can see, the three of them right there, they look like they were going to be an awful, incredible, formidable force.
Boy, you don't see this very often. Opening minute of the matchup, Kurt Angle's getting out-wrestled. Booker T in total control here, and you can see by that little smile on his face, and that's the first time we've seen a smile on the face of Booker T in well, several months. Ever since his wife Sharmell had her jaw shattered, you know that he's enjoying the fact that he's got control over the Olympic gold medalist and the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, at least to this point.
Well, he can say it doesn't bother him, but Kurt Angle has got to be thinking about his wife Karen. He's got to be thinking about the phenomenal AJ Styles and what's going on. I mean, let's face it, no man can just put that aside and act like it doesn't exist. It's going on right now, and those are the kind of things that'll really screw with your head. And it's obvious that Kurt Angle's bothered by it.
Angle stalks Booker. Gonna hook it up once again, and they do. Collar and elbow lock up. This time, Booker with the advantage. Back to the hammer lock as Angle tries to find a way to escape and uses that elbow. Booker never saw that one coming.
What an elbow shot, and then there's an uppercut to Booker T. And Booker T, everything that he had going for him almost feels deflated there as you can see the extra oomph that Kurt Angle's giving him. Another wicked uppercut.
Big shot in the corner. Gonna try and shoot Booker across, and does. As Booker T comes across, he puts on the brakes, and he just leveled Angle with the clothesline.
Well, that's how you turn the momentum around.
Whoa!
Whoa! Clothesline as he takes Kurt Angle out to the floor.
Commercial break upcoming. When we return to Impact, more of Booker T and Kurt Angle in our main event. You want star power? You've got star power. Thursday Night Impact main event. The TNA World's Heavyweight Champion Kurt Angle squaring off against Booker T in this non-title matchup.
Well, who hasn't thought about these two hooking up one-on-one in the ring since the moment that Booker T landed here in TNA? Yes, this match is not for the title, but one day you know it will be, and it just, you've thought about these two? I mean, two great legends, two of the greatest this business has ever seen, and here we have them right now tonight in the main event. Booker T right now got the momentum back ever since he sent Angle to the floor before the break. He's just kept the pressure on, and you can feel those elbow shots, the forearm shots by Booker T. And look how methodical he is right now in taking control of Kurt Angle.
Boy, you're not kidding. That really was the turning point in this matchup. But an explosive move out of the corner by Kurt Angle as he drops Booker with a clothesline may all of a sudden turn this match back in favor of the Olympic gold medalist and the TNA World Heavyweight Champ.
Well, that's why he's one of the greatest that we've ever seen. You hesitate for 1 second. You let your guard down for a millisecond, and Kurt Angle can turn it around and turn it in his favor. Nice suplex, and right now, Kurt Angle, total control.
And look how quickly Angle got on the cover. Immediately followed up that suplex with a pin attempt. Gonna bring Booker back up to his feet. Man, he just rocked him one more time. European uppercut. Repeated shots with the boot into the midsection in the corner as Booker goes down.
You know, you could tell early on in this match, both these guys had a lot of baggage that they were thinking about. But right now, it just almost feels like that baggage has gone away. It's mano a mano. Kurt Angle, Booker T, as they just size each other up and try to take each other down.
Out of the corner, Angle gonna try and shoot Booker across and does. Back first into the turnbuckles, but then Booker avoids it. Oh man, what a super kick! Right on the point of the jaw of Kurt Angle.
How about that? He spun to the side. As soon as Angle came off those turnbuckles, he jacked him with that super kick right into the jaw, and you can just see that felt good to Booker T, and he goes right after, lifts him to his feet. He knows that Kurt's been shook.
Gonna ring out the arm here of Angle and then just dropped him. Extends the leg lariat, and down goes the champ.
Well, if the first one didn't rattle his cage, here's a little bit more on the second one. Pin attempt, 2 count, but Kurt Angle gets the shoulder up on instinct. But how about those 2 shots, both of them? Pinpoint precision, same spot in the face of Kurt Angle.
Booker brings Angle back up to his feet. Suplex directly over. Now it's his turn for a quick pin, and oh, another near fall.
Man, that's twice now that Booker T's gotten so close, and Kurt Angle at the last split second got the shoulder up, but Booker T doesn't hesitate. Goes right after him, pulling now on the arm, pulling back on that arm of Kurt Angle. Look at that grin. You mentioned it earlier. He just looks like a different person now without worrying about Robert Roode.
Compounding the lock, reaching through, grabbing his own hand is Booker T. Angle tries to fight it off. Couple of shots to the gut, but then Booker answers back. Quick reversal. Booker shot off into the ropes. Here comes Angle. Released. Overhead belly-to-belly suplex.
Man, he just is so incredible. When he gets that locked in, you know you're going flying. And he just did. He cinched it in, and then he sent Booker T right over the top. And this gives Kurt Angle a chance to get his breath, a chance to get his composure, and he goes right after and starts mat wrestling on Booker T right here.
Angle with the waist lock. An attempt here to neutralize Booker T to keep him grounded. You want all the late-breaking details on Destination X in that huge 6-man tag team main event with the Angle Alliance. Kurt Angle, Tomko, and AJ Styles against Christian Cage, Samoa Joe, and Kevin Nash. It's available at one place. TNA Mobile. Text TNA to 76,000 for all the details and get 1 free week of TNA Mobile. I can't wait for Destination X, our debut in Norfolk, Virginia, and that high-profile 6-man tag team main event.
I mean, think about it. Christian Cage, Samoa Joe, and Big Kevin Nash working together against the Angle Alliance. Oh, great counter by Kurt Angle. Dropping low and sending Booker T right through the ropes. And Booker T, you can see, he shook up so close to hitting his head on those steps.
Great reaction by Angle to turn it quickly in his favor. Follows up out on the floor. Kurt's going to take Booker here and send him face first into the steps. After this commercial break, more of our main event, Kurt Angle, Booker T. And we are back on Thursday Night Impact. It's the continuation of Kurt Angle, the TNA World's Heavyweight Champion, against Booker T. And talk about an impactful move. Angle takes Booker high into the air and plants him with that body slam.
Just scoops him up and slams him down, and Kurt Angle, you can just see the confidence on his face. And now he's going up to the top rope. And Booker T doesn't even realize where Kurt Angle is. He looks over, sees him, and then just moves like unbelievable quickness as Booker T surprises you. And a man can be that quick and be that size.
Boy, what an unbelievable recovery by Booker. Gonna try and superplex Angle in, and does.
And look at Angle's back just bow up. Unbelievable. We gotta see this again. Look how quickly Booker T gets there and then hits him with this superplex.
Oh, you gotta check this out. Great move. The superplex delivered by Booker T onto the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. And we've talked about how the momentum has swung back and forth in this matchup. Right now, if Booker can get it rolling, if he can get back up on his feet, this is his chance to put away the champ.
Well, you can hear the crowd behind him, as you can just hear them all yell, Booker T, Booker T. Is Booker T a couple rights, but Kurt Angle shoots him off the ropes, but Booker comes right back on him.
Explosive flying forearm by Booker, followed up by the snap suplex. Quickly, back to his feet, gonna take Angle out, powers him down, side slam.
Just side slams him, and again, you can see Kurt Angle bow up in pain, and Booker T, he's feeling it. He knows it's close. Oh, but Kurt Angle, it just takes one shot. Look at this, spine buster, and Booker T stops him.
Another concussive move to the back of Kurt Angle, delivered by Booker T, and the spine buster could be the one that sends Booker right to this victory. Oh, look at how quickly Angle out of nowhere just hooked the ankle, but Booker kicks him off.
Every time Kurt Angle seems like he's gonna turn it around, Booker T's got an answer, and he's got one there. Nice kick as Kurt Angle's down again. Oh, Booker T just has an answer for everything.
Booker feeding off the adrenaline rush of the crowd here at the Impact Zone. They're standing as one, all on their feet, trying to cheer him on. Double over the...
Oh, wait a minute!
Robert Roode
out of nowhere! But Booker T goes right after him, and boy, he's got shots for him. Oh, but Mike, now Kurt Angle hits him from behind.
Look out! Here it's Olympic slam by Angle.
Oh, he just caught him out of nowhere. Oh, and you know he's got the pin. Oh, that's just wrong.
Here's your winner, Kurt Angle!
Well, Robert Roode no-showed last week's Impact, and then earlier tonight while Booker was waiting for him, Peyton Banks told us that Robert Roode would not be here tonight, but that's obviously not the case.
Oh, and he waited for the precise moment, just when it was sure that Booker T was going to get the win, and now the double team as they're both just stomping on Booker T, and referee Earl Hebner gets pushed away for coming in there and trying to break it up, but this is vicious. Oh, man, Robert Roode. Kurt Angle just, wait a minute, here comes Christian Cage.
Christian slides in. Attention, first to Angle, then to Robert Roode. Oh, look at Christian just go with those big right hands, one after the other, but this is what we've talked about all along, how important the numbers game is as the battle lines have been drawn here in TNA as Roode takes down Christian from behind.
Well, now Kurt Angle focuses on Christian Cage as Robert Roode goes right after. Wait a minute! Nice block by Booker T. Another shot. Here comes Samoa Joe. Headbutt to Angle, and you see Booker T take Robert Roode out of the ring.
Samoa Joe. Kevin Nash hits the ring. Oh, and check this out. Booker T's finally getting his hands on Robert Roode, getting a little revenge for wife Charmel. Tomko comes down. Wait a minute. Kevin Nash is asking for a microphone.
Are you running your mouth, Angle? You running your mouth? Next week, me and you, right here next week, one-on-one. You got it, Angle?
Oh, my God!